Now let's go to David Paul and Addison Green. Our team weather coverage continues. We'll start with Dave.
Boy, that ocean has that washing machine look to it. That's a tropical storm coming to the upper Texas coast. Forecast track from the Hurricane Center. This is the 4 o'clock advisory, brand new advisory. No significant change, and I'm happy to see that they are forecasting it to continue to move through East Texas and into Louisiana, not stalling on us tonight or tomorrow, but it's still going to be a significant rainmaker. And take a look at the track. So landfall is expected tonight near Palacios, Matagorda Bay, right around midnight tonight. And then right around noon tomorrow, the forecast center of the cone takes the center of the storm right over downtown Houston at noon. That's a rare event. If we actually get the center of a tropical system, the center right over downtown Houston, just a very rare event. I'm very glad this is just a tropical storm. That being said, tropical storm warnings extend into our second tier of county up and down the 59 corridor, including Harris County, Liberty County, Fort Bend County. We're going to see tropical storm force wind gusts in here tonight and tomorrow, and that will create a power outage threat, at least a mild to moderate power outage threat. Here's where the storm is right now, 65-mile-an-hour tropical storm, so it's strengthening. It may get close to 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds before making that landfall midnight right here in Matagorda Bay. You can see how all the rain is offset to the northeast side. It's a lopsided system, quite typical of these weak developing systems. I say weak, it's still a tropical storm, but these systems will produce a whole lot of rain and wind on the north and east side of the center. Our infrared satellite, I've combined the winds with that, and what we're looking at are the wind radii. And so those stronger winds, those winds up to 58 miles an hour or above, those are centered right here to the northeast side of the storm, and they only extend at about 35 miles. But look how far those tropical storm force winds extend out, 120 miles from the center. So transpose this wind field north up into Houston, Galveston, and you get the idea. We're going to get a tropical storm across the heart of southeast Texas overnight and going through the day tomorrow. Let's take a look at the wind forecast. And we go in towards 7 o'clock this evening, and we are expecting to see winds gusting to tropical storm force even for inland areas. Our southwest counties will get them first, but I expect to see wind gusts in here. El Campo, Palacios, 50-mile-an-hour gust. This is going into 7:30 tonight, so not too far from now. Gust to 57 in Palacios, El Campo 50, Sugar Land may see a gust to 44. Now, these are gust forecasts, not sustained winds. These will happen when and if you get stronger rain bands coming through. But those type of gusts, experience tells that we're going to see some scattered power outages with that. By midnight tonight, wind gusts to 40 at Hobby, 41 Bush, Tomball 42, Galveston at 55. And then as we head through the overnight and into the middle of the morning tomorrow, wind gusts continue. This is 4:30 a.m., gust in Galveston to 56. There's the center of the tropical storm, weakening as it does so, but moving right over Harris County, perhaps right over downtown Houston at about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That lasting through about noon as it moves through downtown to the northeast side. And as it does so, these winds will begin to be winding down, but still a power outage threat. Anytime you get gusts over 40 across Houston and southeast Texas, that's usually the threshold for beginning to see sporadic scattered power outages begin to occur. So wind is also a threat. Rain is, of course, the other part of this story that we've been monitoring. Addison Green, the rain has been heavy in spots today, but the heaviest stuff's yet to come down.
And as we go forward, David, through time, we're going to be seeing those higher rainfall totals coming on in around the city and towards the coastal areas, where some spots, when all is said and done, may be seeing 6 to 12 inches of rainfall, but those will be mainly right along the coastal areas. The further north and west you are, you're going to be seeing those rainfall totals going down, but nonetheless, a lot of locations are going to be dealing with that potential of seeing some flooding before this event is over. We have a high risk. It's a pink highlighted area right there for flash flooding going forward throughout the day today and in towards the overnight hours. By tomorrow, the system's pushing towards the north and east. That flood potential will start to weaken just a little bit, but unfortunately, Jason, Reka, we're still going to be dealing with this multi-day event coming our way as Nicholas continues to roll towards our vicinity.
All right, Addie, thank you.